Hi folks, welcome back. Today we're doing something special that was specifically requested by you guys. I'll be ranking the most gay characters, or the gayest characters. I thought this was going to be really easy, but then I went through the list of my characters and this was more complicated than I presumed. There's a lot of semi-gays, partially gays, a dash of gay, lightly sprinkled with gayness. So it actually took me a while to figure out. I did narrow it down to a top 5, but there's going to be a lot of honorable mentions. Alright, let's get into it. Number 5, Emily Wilkerson. Now, we've never established that she's gay, but I feel like if she got called straight, she would have an aneurysm. I can pretty much guarantee she doesn't identify as straight, bi, or gay, but she's definitely somewhere on the spectrum, or on some kind of spectrum I've never heard of, but I'm a bigot for not being educated on. Ugh, let's move on. Number 4, this might surprise you, I'm putting Chase Wood. Now yes, his title is definitely gay, but he's still not fully come out yet. And to be fair, we haven't fully established that he is gay. I mean, do we need to though? He definitely doesn't identify as gay yet, and I feel like he hasn't been open to understanding his own sexual orientation. Maybe when he becomes comfortable with himself, he'll realize that he's not actually gay, he's bi, or one of the other ones. It's still TBD. Alright, I'm gonna drop a bunch of honorable mentions before we go into the top 3. Hunt Cox, that's Chase Wood's dad. He's not a major character, so I didn't put him on the list. He's bi. Timothy Bitch Boy. I mean, he would identify as straight, but he's definitely made some sus comments. I think he once said he dated a man for 4 years just to see what it was like. Alvin Alternative. He's kind of like on the Emily level. He once shared what he was. I think it was biromantic asexual with pan tendencies. If I remember that right. That's from like 2 years ago. So not gay, not straight, somewhere else tasting the rainbow. Nathaniel No Future. He's kind of made comments about how like you don't even need to be gay to hook up with men when you're in theater. He's also definitely somewhere in the in-between. And last one I put is Bushy Beavers. He's just sexual. And it seems like he's gonna enjoy whatever he can get. Coming back to the top 5, number 3, Caleb Can't Roast. So Caleb, we've established, is bi. If you don't know yet, it's been mentioned in several videos. And not only is he bi, but he's only really successful at hooking up with men because he's too nervous around girls. So he's like gay by default. Number 2, and this might be the most controversial, Richard Rider. I hesitated to even put him on the list, and then he ended up being number 2 because he's almost like a gay lawyer. Like if you were on trial for being gay and you were trying to prove that you're straight, you would hire Richard Rider. Your Honor, how could that be considered sus when technically hooking up with a man can be considered practice? You know he can unsus any situation. But he also definitely fucks with guys. Heavy. He might not identify as gay, but he's definitely slept with the most amount of men. He's the biggest man-on-man player. Were the Greeks gay? Were the Romans gay? I still don't know if he should be number 2, because he wouldn't see himself that way. He would be number 1 for most likely to sleep with your dad, though. Number 1, it was obvious, Jack Hoffman. And though he doesn't trigger the gaydar, I think he's the only character who's actually openly gay and self-identifies as gay, not as bi or straight or anything else. So that makes him the most gay, in my opinion. I'm honestly not that confident with my top 5. I could be convinced. I think it's hard to rank people by gayest. These aren't people. Well, not because they're gay. Don't cancel me. They're characters. That's what I mean. God. Alright, that is it for the video. I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been thinking about doing some of these character ranking videos in other characters. What do you think? Do you like that idea? As always, guys, subscribe, click the bell. I think it does things. And that's it for this video. Okay, see you guys.